Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right. How bad was? What am I making a diss track? Listen. If I'm garbage, I should at least know I'm garbage. Hold on. Oh God! Is it that bad? Listen, going into this, I'm under the impression that this is very helpful content because somebody out there might be as bad as me.
It's fun. This is a learning moment, right? So don't think I'm like shit talking your favorite Last Epoch content creator. He's a friend of mine. We literally have a podcast together. He asked for this. I wanted to give it to him. All right, thank you.
Does it really start that way?
Hello, this is Dread, and in today's video topic. So recently, a friend of mine, very good friend of mine actually, Perry the Pig, he has been kind of hiatus. He's been playing a lot of auto battler stuff. He's been just simply gone from Last Epoch for a while. But now that Last Epoch, finally decided that it's going to have a patch, he is trying to warm up a little bit. But of course, I have been playing the game almost the entire time, like the whole hiatus. And I've been doing a bunch of 10 out of 10 Harbinger runs so that I could be good at the game. Because I wanted to be good at the Harbinger fights, I wanted to be good at leveling, so I've been practicing this the whole time. I did like 20 plus of these, so I fought this specific Harbinger, I think 20 plus times in progression, so I'm pretty much too good at the game at this point. Now, one of the builds that I suggested to Perry that, in my opinion, is probably one of the best of the builds that I've played so far for the series is the Bleed Net Blade Dancer. The reason why is because the sustain on the build is so high that you can literally face tank almost everything and still survive. It is absolutely insane the amount of damage you can face tank as a Bleed Net Falconer because of combination of Synchronized Strike and ward gained when you create a shadow. Because one of the biggest problems that Rogue has early on is, as you can see in the footage here real quick, Perry's at 2200 life. Normally, at this point in the game, a Harbinger could easily one-tap you if you're not careful, especially with the crit, right? But ward, when you create a shadow, makes up for that by allowing you to simply face tank their abilities, right? So he actually was doing one of the Harbingers. I think this is the third Harbinger. I definitely would not do this Harbinger first. It's very scary. It's actually one of the scarier Harbingers. The only one, in my opinion, that's scarier than this one is like the Logan Harbinger, and that's only because of the arena that it's in. The reason why is as you scale up corruption, the dot circle thing and the spark charges she puts down do very large amounts of damage, and you have to deal with the female Harbinger while also doing all this. So I was watching him live on stream.
Is it a female I call it the skinny Harbinger and the fat Harbinger. Is it female? I need confirmation on that. They are female? She is female? Well, it could be like a demonic voice or something. Body type number 2. Yeah, skinny and fat. Because I don't know which ones. I've seen fat ladies and skinny dudes. Those have existed in my lives. Alright. Yeah, skinny fat.
It's like, oh, the bleed dancer build, it's awful. Well, not awful, it was like meh. So we're just gonna like watch the gameplay real quick and do a little bit of a gameplay review of him playing the blade dancer. Let's talk about why I rate the blade dancer so high.
I just want to say, like, I understand from the get-go when Dredd said that he was willing to do this kind of feedback for me. This is me being completely spoiled. Most of the time when I say streamer advantage, I'm saying it tongue-in-cheek. But like, this is a huge streamer advantage right here. Like, reviewing my terrible boss fight for content, it's a streamer advantage, right?
Or just the synchronized strike setup with Ward when you create a shadow. So we're gonna watch this a little bit here. So we're gonna point out things that he face tanks. He could actually, by the way, face tank this and just do DPS there. Synchronized strike just gives you so much. Okay, he face tanked one cold wave, face tanked a cold wave there. So he face tanked a single cold wave, and he did not get one shot. So to rewind that here,
wait,
if he didn't have that
shit,
word
if
there,
he's gonna call out that, he's gonna call out everything.
He would have been at like much significantly less, and if he gets hit by another cold wave, he's dead.
If
but
he's
sync strikes,
no, I'm definitely not dead. Hold on. Hold up. First of all, if you're gonna call out that, you're gonna call out everything.
Did not get one shot. So to rewind that here, if he didn't have that ward there, see that?
So what? Hold on.
So to rewind that here,
I'm at 370. 350.
Have that word there.
500.
See that? If you didn't have that word there,
600.
see that?
So at 400. So that hit me for how much? I thought 1400. Hit me for 1400 damage. I have a crit. I've got 1500 right there. I got crit reduction. I got endurance. Hold up, endurance is an entire ass mechanic. Hold up.
He would have been at like much significantly less, and if he gets hit by another cold wave, he's dead. But he sync strikes and then face tanks another cold wave. Watch, he literally gets hit by a cold wave. Bam, that's like 1900 HP or something like that. Then sync strike into the.
But you gotta sync strike. You fucking hop around. It's hard to use sync strike. I keep fucking hopping into shit.
Wave, but he survives because he sync striked, and that's how much HP sync strike gave him. So he face tanked 2 cold waves in a row, which, by the way, you shouldn't just be face tanking these cold waves. You should be, dodging them.
Well, those
right?
if those cold waves ever one shot you, you're building shit, right? Like, we're fine. I'm never gonna like die to like and be hit by those like 3 or 4 times in a row.
But he literally face tanked 2 cold waves
To make the instant cast. Well, Mugboy, think about it this way: the delay on Sync Strike is the same. It looks like the same delay on Volatile Reversal
in a row while using Synchronized Strike. Like, that is insanity. Like, not many builds can do that at this point. Remember, at this point of progression, right, not many builds have any gear whatsoever, right? Like, you'd have like maybe a Werebear could face tank it, but he just face tanked 2 cold waves in a row just because of Synchronized Strike.
Ouch.
Right?
Ow.
That's pretty crazy.
Ow.
So now back to full life again, very quickly. Didn't even have to hit the boss for it. You did get hit by the red AoE, but those are easy tankable.
Well,
Cool.
whoa. Got tanked by that. That's a Silver Shroud. Hold up.
He did dodge that because of the Silver Shroud, which is easy, right?
I'm making
Generation
use.
is indeed nuts. But here's another one. He just dodged another boss attack, right?
No,
As you can tell, the boss is dying pretty quickly.
Each one of those is a Silver Shroud. All 3 of those in a row were all Silver Shrouds. Hold up.
A little bit of the beam there, which you shouldn't be standing in. It's just the beam. That beam does a lot of damage. So here, he just dodged another cold wave.
Yeah, I got Silver Shrouds though. Come on.
Right? So cool. He did actually properly dodge the cold waves that time, which is good.
Good, good.
He isn't really maintaining his puncture buffs as much, but like that's not that big of a deal. Once you get better gear, you don't actually need the puncture buffs up all the time to do damage. It's just kind of like a convenient nice to have. But he just killed the boss after 2 times he should have died. A lot of different builds at this point should have just died. You face tanked 2 cold waves in a row. If one of those crit, you would be dead right now. It's a 5% chance to crit. Now, of course, what's really nice though is Smoke Bomb applies blind, and blind got buffed. So that's probably like, yeah. So why would you not do this as your 150 Harbinger? So, like I said before, the female Harbingers, they are probably the most difficult Harbingers in the game. The fat Harbingers, you can dodge every single ability with just a little bit of like mechanics, right? The female Harbingers, they just have so much bullshit going on. So here, he actually just sits in the fire wave here.
Hold on. So we didn't talk about this. Like, why would you ever do this one as your 150 Harbinger? You have to do one of them as your 150 Harbinger. You have to, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to. Like, you got to do one of them, so someone's going to make fun of you, right? Like, Spirits of Fire one is easier than this. But your 90, 100, 125, and 150 all need to be, if you're going to do all the skinny ones first, then those are your first 4. So like one of your skinny ones will always be 150. So I guess your question might be like, what's the best skinny one to put at 150? You always do this one first? We live and we learn. What's the easiest skinny one? Argentus? Is that the easiest skinny one? Which doesn't really do much. You think Argentus is the easiest? So that's the 150? All right. See? Now, we learn, chat. This is content. We're learning.
Fireline here, he just sat in it.
Motherfucker.
Fire wave here. Actually, Harbinger. Yeah. So why would you not do this as your 150?
What? I didn't stand in it, motherfucker. Look at this. This is all Sync Strike. I need to make a counter of like, how many of your critiques are just Sync Strike being forced movement? Like, you know they have rotation? Not really. No, I don't know that. But like, this is her very first ability, isn't it?
Blind, and blind got buffed, so that's probably
like, look, like she loads in, she does her very first thing, and like, surely, her very first thing should probably be targeting me, right? It's a start rotation. Okay. So, but shouldn't her very first thing be targeting me? Like, literally all I do is use Sync Strike, and you tell me that's a mistake. Like, motherfucker, don't ever be a teacher. I used my first ability. Yeah, this guy's bullshit. Look, like, it's nothing. She just loaded in. She just did her loading animation. Nothing has happened. I'm standing to the left of her. I use my first ability.
Why would you not do this?
And when I land, she's targeting me. And you call that a mistake. This is useful content. I appreciate it. That is very results-oriented thinking and is not valuable feedback to anyone.
Your 150 Harbinger. So, like I said before,
shouldn't have used Sync Strike. Thank you. What the fuck? She starts with it every time. Does she start with it every time while you're in the process of landing your Sync Strike from location A to location B? Yes. Okay, so every build has Sync Strike, and every build she waits for you to land and then she targets you? Even on your Sentinels? That's how it works? Because even Sentinels have Sync Strike? Mages, yes. Every single one. I should have Sync Strike while she was spawning. So here's the feedback that you could say. You could say, don't start DPSing her until the first animation starts. You could say that, and that would be valuable. But like, I didn't make a mistake here. This is just some bullshit.
Female harbingers, they are probably the most difficult harbingers in the game. The fat
This is like feedback that Lizard IRL gave me once upon a time when I was doing an arena. And he's like, oh, you should have known that this particular monster off-screens you and you die to it. Not a mistake, not perfect. Do you, Kelvara, you've got quite a memory for me dying. Do you remember an arena where it was before the crystal elementals got nerfed and one of them spawned off-screen and it like off-screened me and it killed me? And I was like, wow, that's bullshit. Yeah. And then Lizard IRL, his feedback when he was watching the death clip, he was like, yeah, you should have known that they spawned there and that they were about to off-screen you. So you should have been doing something else. It's like, ooh, yeah. So not perfect play. Or like, sorry, not a mistake, but not perfect play. Like, give me a
you can
break.
dodge every single ability with just a little bit of like mechanics, right? The female harbingers, they just have so much bullshit going on. So here he actually just sits in the fire.
I'm still landing off my sync strike. I'm in the process of landing. I used an ability while she was spawning, and as I'm landing, she targets me. Like,
fire wave here, the fire line here, he just sat in it.
Perry's a fucking idiot.
Most builds, you're not supposed to do that. This fire thing, it does a lot of damage, especially in the later corruptions. Remember, this is
does a lot of damage.
it's like 115% more damage. Also deadly if it's not been damaged recently.
What? There's a damage number! You cuck.
If that had deadly, that would have one-tapped him. But Silver Shroud saved the day again.
Wait. Did the Silver Shroud pop? I don't think it did. You motherfucker! What? Look at this!
But Silver Shroud saved the day again.
No! Silver Shroud didn't save the day. I would have gained ward if the Silver Shroud popped. I literally didn't get hit by it. I literally didn't get hit by it. What the fuck? I'm getting roasted for shit that didn't happen.
So he got hit there by the melee attack. Her melee attacks are actually kind of annoying when she dashes through you. They seem to have a very high stun chance in general, which leads to this fight being a little...
A pretty big misplay, not getting hit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that you'd call me out for getting hit by something. I mean, I literally did not get hit by, and I didn't even Silver Shroud it.
So he just face tanked the dash there, and of course...
Did I face tank the dash there?
So he...
No, I didn't. Hold up.
Melee attacks are actually kind of annoying when she dashes through you. They seem to have a very high stun chance in general. So
my dodge chance is like 9 or something.
Hit there by the melee attack. Her melee attacks are actually kind of annoying.
Did I Silver Shot? I should gain a bunch of ward.
Seem to have a very high stun chance in general, which leads to this fight being a little obnoxious. So he just face tanked.
Okay, my ward did pop up. Gotcha.
The dash there, and of course that's thanks to the Silver Shroud. And he's sitting in the AOE here. Hopefully he moves. Nope, he just face tanked a whole red wave. Now watch here. Let's look at the number that shows up on screen. So he face tanked one hit there. He spent his Silver Shroud. If he moved out of the AOE, he wouldn't have spent his Silver Shroud there, and he would have been able to face tank the red wave. He took 2100 HP.
That's
He's
crazy.
At 600 HP. If he didn't have the ward when you create a shadow, he would be at maybe 100 HP right now, and she could just sneeze on you and you would die. Like,
God, she really is so toxic, isn't she?
you shouldn't be face tanking the red lines. Like, that's not something you should be face tanking. When
I think you're using the phrase face tanking too much. It's like face tanking is like a strategy of I'm going to deal with this upcoming attack with my face. That's my strategy. Like, I got hit by a lot of things. I didn't. Yeah, phase tanking is a strategy, but like, I didn't phase tank. I just got hit a lot. Yeah, but like, I'm never intentionally getting hit by something with the Silver Shroud. Like, standing in like a Reign of Dragons big channeled one shot, with a Silver Shroud, that's face tanking with the Silver Shroud. But I'm not. No! This is not intentional at all.
You are doing this fight in higher corruptions and stuff like that. When she
I don't want to get hit. Who the fuck wants to get hit?
Ability, you should not be standing
there. You go, Patches.
Like when she does the red line ability, she does it 3 times in a row. You just simply wait. You don't try to DPS her, because later in higher corruptions, that will one-tap you no matter what you do. It does a lot of damage. So here, she's going to place her beam down. So to fight against the beam, you want to stay at the edge of the arena. You don't want to be in the middle, because you want to reduce the amount of time you spend inside.
Wait, hold on. She uses the red poke 3 times in a row?
What's really nice though is Smoke Bomb applies blind, and blind got buffed, so that's probably like.
Why would I not do this?
Yeah. So why would you not do this as your 150 Harbinger? So, like I said before, the female Harbingers, they are probably...
So that's her first poke.
That Harbingers, you can dodge every single ability with just a little bit of, like, mechanics, right? The female Harbingers, they just have so much bullshit going on. So here, he actually just sits in the fire wave here. The fire line here, he just sat in it. Most of
this doesn't...
this fire thing, it does a lot of damage, especially in the later corruptions. Remember, this is like 115% more damage. Also, Deadly, if not been damaged recently. If that had Deadly, that would have one-tapped him. But Silver Shroud saved the day again.
No, Silver Shroud didn't save the day. Okay, so 1...
So you got hit there by the melee attack. Her melee attacks are actually...
So she does 1, and then she dashes.
Kind of annoying when she dashes through you. They seem to have a very high stun chance in general, which leads to this fight being a little obnoxious. So he just face tanked the dash there, and of course that's thanks to Silver Shroud, and he's sitting in the AoE here, hopefully moves. Nope, he just face tanked the whole red wave. Now, watch here. Let's look at the number that shows up on screen. So he face tanked 1.
No, I had no idea that she did 3 of these in a row.
He spent his Silver Shroud. If he moved out of the AoE, he wouldn't have spent his Silver Shroud there. He would have been able to face tank the red wave. He took 2100 HP. He's at 600 HP. If he didn't have the ward when you create a shadow, he would be at maybe 100 HP right now, and she could just sneeze on you and you would die. Like, you shouldn't be face tanking the red lines. Like, that's not something you should be face tanking. When you are doing this fight in higher corruptions and stuff like that, when she does that red line ability, you should not be standing in it. You should, like, when she does the red line ability, she does it 3 times in a row. You just simply wait. You don't try to DPS her.
Is there always a dash in there?
That will one-tap you, no matter what you do. It does a lot of damage. So here, she's going to place her beam down. So to fight against the beam, you want to stay at the edge of the arena. You don't want to be in the middle, because you want to reduce the amount of time you spend inside the beam. So here, I think he got hit by... I'm trying to see what he got hit by. So here, he got hit by the beam, and then he immediately gets hit by one of the spark charges. Here, 4 is lava. You don't want to be here. Right here, like, you really don't want to be here at all.
But do those ever disappear?
This is not where you want to be right now.
Always a dash between,
gotcha. They're really annoying, because the normal spark... So Harbingers have this really weird thing where their abilities are slightly different than the boss's ability before them. Like, for instance, here, these spark charge bombs that get placed on the floor, they actually take longer to explode them than the normal ones do. So you get put in this false sense of security when you try to pop the old spark charge bombs. You get used to those, right? And then you try to pop the new spark charge bombs, right? And you're like, oh, why aren't these popping? Why aren't these popping? Well, they take significantly longer to pop. And he's about to get hit by one, I think. Oh yeah, he did get hit by one. So this ability right here, this void thing, this is get the fuck out of dodge. This void slice has killed me so many times. The void slice, for some reason, she's about to do it. So when she does the line, she either does the line and the void spears, which do damage, or she does the void slice. For some reason, I'm pretty sure, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that the void slice is coded as flame reave. Flame reave deals less damage as it moves out. If you don't know, the farther that flame reave goes, the less damage it does. And I'm pretty sure that the void slice does the same thing. He literally should not be next to her. This is like the worst place. Like, this is by far the worst place to be sitting. So generally with the female harbingers, they will chase you down. You can actually use this to your advantage and keep her moving. So for instance, she's about to do the void slice, but if you move, like for instance, he has smoke bomb up, you could smoke bomb to the other side of the arena, right? And then she will chase you down. Instead of doing the void slice, she will chase you down, and you can kind of like quote unquote skip abilities this way, because you can make their AI kind of fuck up, and she'll like chase you instead of doing the void slice. But here, like I said, just took the void thing here. I don't know if he took that. Did he take that? I'm curious. So he got hit by the wall, got hit by the void thing. Okay, he dodged that. He dodged the void slice. Okay, he also silver shrouded through the freaking void slice. If that void slice hit you, parry, you'd be like at like maybe 10% HP. Void slices, those things are a menace. That's actually...
Oh, is the void slice just a purple thing on the ground? Because I don't know, like, does it deal damage when it appears? Because I thought it like went on the ground and like detonated or something. It's a purple flame reave. Does it have a detonation component to it?
One of the hardest hitting abilities she has. There, she just stunned you. Well, not stunned you, but she just dashed into you and did like almost your entire life bar. Here, watch. See that? She just did that, but then you survived mainly through because of sync strike bullshit. So watch this. Bam, you took a 1200 hit just by standing next to her. Another void slice, then immediately into the fire wave, and then you got hit by the dash and then stunned, which sucks. There's not much you can do about that other than have more EHP, which of course as this build you do have. You just took a 1300 hit. You thought you dodged that fire. Fire AoE. You did not. You actually took a 1300 hit, then immediately sync strike, which healed you back to full. The build is being so good that you can't like you literally aren't noticing half of the things that are hitting you, which is hilarious, mind you. Okay, you dodged that properly. Good job. I'm proud. So she does that slam. I forgot about this.
That's so crazy.
So you get hit by the dash. That does.
Is that 2 or 3 explosions on the ground?
And you got hit by 1200 spark charge AoE. You shouldn't stand in those. These are lava. You're now at 59 life. Now watch what happens. Watch how easy it is for him to get back to full life after this. And you silver shrouded through the void slice, which would have killed you if you didn't have silver shroud. And it's like, oh, Dread, why'd you put smoke bomb in S tier? This is why. This is why I put smoke bomb in S tier. If you're wondering, this is why I put smoke bomb in S tier. And you just dodged the void spears. You would have died there if it wasn't for Silver Shroud again. You just dodged the void puncture attack. She did a void puncture attack. You dodged that as well. And then you died to that one. Here you took, let's see, you took 3,400 damage. I'm pretty sure that was the deadly mod on your mono. I'm pretty sure that's why you died there.
Wait. You did a review of the one where I died, not the review of the one where I lived? I thought you did a review of the one... Oh, you did both?
Or you didn't Glancing Blow. Because remember, you have a Blade Dancer, you probably would have Glancing Blowed some of these attacks. So that's the first one. So let's go to the second one. Let's find the second one here.
I'm completely spoiled, chat. This is amazing. This is amazing.
All right, let's go to the second one. Here's the second one. Here's the second fight. Bet and tell, he was just asking to die in that last fight. He was just literally asking to die in that last fight. Thankfully, he doesn't have Deadly on this one. He just has Glancing Blow. Remember, guys, you can manipulate your monolith. You don't have to fight Harbingers with, like, Deadly and Rage. You don't have to do that. I'm pretty sure, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if this is true or not, but this is how I felt. If you have Deadly, there are certain things that don't count as being from the Harbinger. Like, for instance, those little Spark Charge AoEs. I'm not entirely sure if that actually counts from being hit by the Harbinger. I don't know how Deadly...
Oh. We should ask a dev about that. That's a really good question. Dread?
works
well,
because
like
there's certain abilities
how
that
Deadly works?
just do damage based on
That's
themselves.
a really good question.
In, the one, not Follow the Outcast, the one mono, the one with Void Hearten, those Void Idol of Ruins, they have their own Deadly count. Like, if you don't hit them, they will have Deadly. So you have to hit him and his worms at the same time to not get hit by the Deadly. So don't put Deadly on your monos, guys. Here you go, start DPSing them down. This is pretty good DPS for this point. If you don't know, being at your third Harbinger with no gear whatsoever and sole character found, this is very good DPS, by the way. Most builds don't get anywhere near this amount of DPS unless if you're playing something OP. So there, he did just take a cold wave. I'm not entirely sure how much damage he took. Yeah, he just tanked the whole cold wave, but he didn't take any damage because he Sync Strike through it, which healed him back to full, which is cool. That's why we have Sync Strike under bar. One thing I did notice is, like, you should be using Sync Strike way more often. This, you did just dodge that thing, facing to Spark Charge AoE, which is like a very small amount of damage. They don't deal nearly as much damage as like the Harbinger ones do. So it should, yep, there you go, use the Silver Shroud. Let's go, plug. By the way, Perry, you're doing just fine. I just want to let you know that. I'm just pointing out the amount of bullshit that you just face tanked, because like, because it's very important to notice that. Because like, oh, the build's, oh, there you go, that's a cold wave. So if it wasn't for the little ward ability here, let's see here. You had 500 ward, and then you lost 6. So you took an 1100 damage hit, but now you're at 1600 life. This is why the ward when you create a shadow is so strong, by the way.
Yeah.
Now, when you start getting the multiple fire AoEs, it's like a little scary. This void damage thing, that would have one-tapped you, by the way. If you didn't Silver Shroud through that, that would have one-tapped you. Generally, you want to save your Silver Shrouds. You don't want to just spend them willy-nilly. You want to, like, use them for the things that are actually going to hit you. Okay, you just took a 400 damage hit there. She just dashed right through you. And usually these dashes can do a decent amount of damage. So if you didn't have ward there, you'd be at 1600 HP instead of what you're at now. See? You just took a 1600 damage hit there. I mean, 600, I mean. You're actually dodging the AoEs now. Now, when she does this, you need to move out here. You need to move out here. This damage over time does a lot of damage, especially in the higher corruptions. Like, if this is like 1000 corruption, it doesn't matter what build you're playing, you're going to get...
You think during the gas bar triangle shit that you should just, like, be running in a circle?
You're going to enjoy getting hit by that when you put like that. So you stood in the beam for a little bit, so for 2 ticks.
You think so?
Okay. There, you'd be like 300 HP or something. Here's a Spark Charge AoE under you, but you dodged it properly. Smoke Bomb, good job. You just took the melee attack here. You just took it. And you just didn't notice it because you healed through it. Okay, you dodged that one properly. Okay, you just tanked a Void Slice. Void Slices at this point in the game are some of the most... Also, look at that puncture animation. Looks very cool. Void Slices are some of the most highest damaging abilities ever in the game, I've noticed. Okay, let's play that back again.
That's the... Okay, I just saw the Flame Read there.
Damage he takes. I want to put this at like times 2 speed or something.
Hold on. I have you on times 2 and you have me at 1.25. I actually just saw the Flame Wreath. I didn't know that she had a Flame Wreath ability.
It's hard to tell. So he doesn't get hit there. He dodged the Void Puncture, which is good.
But this thing here, that's a Flame Wreath. I had no idea she had a Flame Wreath ability.
He just took a 900 damage hit from the Void Slice. Normally that does a lot more damage than that, but he's at 1600 life. But
is the Flame Wreath the Void Slice you keep saying?
Before this, he has like 400 ward or something like that. So he just took 2 hits from the Void Slice. He took a hit from the melee attack and a hit from the Void Slice. So he just took 700 damage in total there. If it wasn't for his ward, he'd be like significantly less HP there. Yeah, he took 2 hits in a row there. You got hit by the melee attack and the Void Slice at the same time. Unfortunately, right now the Harbingers, they like to do a melee attack and then a proc. Both of those things can hit you. The Fat Harbinger does it a lot more often, but so does like the lady chick. So just pointing out
that really shouldn't be the case, huh?
Out there, you just took
so this is the question. Like, clip this. And when EHG says that melee builds have an easier time avoiding because melee builds can maneuver around the enemies, how come I'm getting hit by twice as much bullshit, right? Right?
facing 2 melee attacks in a row. I know that's bullshit. By the way, I hate that ability. Okay. There you go, getting some distance. You should be abusing your distance with these. Okay, you face tanked. So you just face tanked. You just took the Silver Shroud on the dash, and now you're about to get hit by the Fire Slime. Or you didn't, because thank God you're a rogue, right? You have movement.
I fucking moved.
Speed, but like you could have there. Now you're just standing.
I didn't. You. Classic Perry. He's a fucking idiot. He's just standing on top. It spawned on top of me. What? It spawned on top of me. What the fuck? You're standing in the circle. You're so stupid, Perry. How could you be so dumb? It fucking spawned on me.
The middle of the dot and taking multiple ticks. Perry, you're literally like, you knew, like, so if you don't know, she has a very long animation for when she decides to do that thing. Like, see that?
No, I didn't know any of this.
When she like points her spear out, that means she's doing her special Harbinger move. So if you don't know, each Harbinger has like
No, I don't know any of this.
a special ability that they get from each boss. This one gets the big spinny AoE thing, right? That right there, when she points her spear out, that's her doing it. Like you literally, and you know every single time it's going to be in the center. Every single time it has been in the center. Every single time it doesn't move, and you still stand in the center. You still
No, I don't know any of this.
and this, you stand right where the beam is happening, and you're standing in the center, taking multiple ticks with the beam here. And then she's doing more attacks as well. Like, and then you get poked by the void slice, mind you. Then you narrowly dodged the spark charge AoE there. Thank God.
It's fine. Everything's
You
fine.
just dodged her her void dash there with the silver shroud instead of.
What? So Dread, be mindful of this. Just finished doing nothing but Harbinger fights for the past 5 months. I did ask, but like Dread's been doing nothing but this for the past 5 months. And so, well, yeah, if you don't know this person, yeah, I had no idea.
Getting stunned. I don't think you actually dodged that. I think you just reached it back. I can't tell. It's hard to tell with the chaos of the fight, right? So, yeah, you just took like a 300 damage hit there, but you didn't. You just shrugged it off because you had so much ward. There, you just got hit by the void slice there, the first part of the void slice. I'm like watching it back. Yeah, you just got hit by it. You just didn't notice because you sync strike right after. Good job on dodging that. Good job. I think you dodged that barely. So you just got hit by the dash there. Good job. Now here, she does it again. This time you're at like a medium distance. This is like a fine amount to beat at. But now she just hit you with the void slice. You sync strike back to full. And then she did the void slice and you narrowly avoided it. Good job. Good job. Generally, when she does the void slice, you want to like be near her and you want to like run around her. But it's like easy to get touched by that. There, you just got hit again. So here you go. So,
What? You just got hit. It's literally just me using Sync Strike. It feels like every time I use Sync Strike, Dread says, "Oh, you made a mistake." You know what I mean? He's like, "Oh, how could you be standing in this? Oh, how could you be doing like? Oh, why didn't you avoid this?" It's like it's every time that I use Sync Strike, he's like, "Oh, you made a mistake."
just got hit again. So here you go. So you got hit by the void slice and the melee attack at the same time. So let's like rewind that because like this is like very specific. Like this is
Watch
very,
this here.
Like just seeing how much you just tanked. Like just to give you an idea. I'm gonna sip my soda while I do this. Thank you for the follow, Rodgees. All right, here we go.
All I did was use the ability.
You just tanked the 1300 hit from the void slice just casually with your sync strike. Like, remember, you're a 2200 rogue. That would have been half your life. And you just healed right back to full. You used the silver shroud, then you got hit by the fire AoE. Cool. You just got hit by another dash. Okay, you're actually staying at the edge of the AoE now. Good job. You're dancing over the jump ropes. You just got hit by the dash. Okay.
That's
you got
so
hit
much damage.
by the dash.
This is so much damage. Yeah. It's like pointing out how much life and how much ward I'm recovering here. Like, this is fucked, dude. Like, yeah, like this character is like nine hours old or so. Yeah, 150 corruption. This character's like 9 hours old.
Okay. You got hit by the dash, took 1400, and then you took 1000 hit. If you did not have any amount of ward or sustain, you would have been dead. You've already been dead. So let's just look through this again. You have 3 stacks of frailty, which is good, by the way. It's very good at this point. 1400, okay? You sync strike and get a little bit of ward, right? And some shadow. So your shadow saved your ass. So you had a smoke bomb giving you shadow per second, because like so you make a shadow and the heal you gain shadow, like you gain health based on the shadow, right? And you also gain the ward there. And then you just took another 1000 hit. If it wasn't for that, you'd be at like maybe 20 health or something stupid like that. You got saved by the bell there, buddy. You just got saved by the bell. Also, the crimson shrouds, by the way, is keeping them from dying from the void like spinning there, right? Okay, good dodging on that. Now you just use the silver shroud on dodging the dash. You don't want to be spending your silver shrouds on these because they do relatively low amounts of damage.
I'm not intentionally using my silver shrouds.
Like everything else. You usually die when you get hit by multiple things with this boss or these bosses. Okay, she's putting down more things. Good walking through that. Okay, you just silver shrouded another dash. Oh, did you get hit by that? I can't tell. There's just so much like graphics gore. No, you didn't. You got hit by it. So you just got hit by it.
Yeah, I got hit.
Ward, which is good. That's the point of the ward, right? So you just got hit by like a 600 damage AoE, which is like a third of your life.
Uh-huh.
You just got hit again, and if you didn't sync strike between that, you'd be at much less HP. And then you got hit by the dash, which is 600. Also, look at the Umbral Blades. So you not only you took a 600 damage hit, a 1000 damage hit, and then a 600 damage hit. So that's like a lot of damage there, all in like a very short time period. If you weren't playing sync strike, like you'd be dead right now. Sync strike is saving you. Oh, dodge here. So you just spent another silver shroud dodging that.
I think Sync Strike is hurting me as much as it's helping me.
And then you took a 1000 damage hit. You had so much ward that you just face tanked that 1000 damage hit. Look at that. You just tanked that. You thought you dodged it. You did not. You just had that much ward. Good. Using your, you always want to move around. Then your the bleed duration saved you. All right. So I just want to let you guys know, this is not a criticism towards Perry. Remember, when I first started these, I sucked just as bad, if not worse. Perry did really well. I'm just letting you guys know that like this build was face tanking the utter absolute shitstorm at this point. But with all that being said, this has been Dread. Hopefully you guys like see this fight. I am going to be doing a 10 out of 10 Harbinger run guide, and I'm probably going to use this as like an example clip. But yeah, literally face tanks almost every single attack and doesn't die. All that being said, this has been Dread. I'll have to go do something else. Bye.
Man, they are so brutal, aren't they? Good lord. Bow, 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 bow. You'll be using the Sync Strike ability once she starts an ability to avoid it. Not to avoid something. I want to like walk to avoid it, right? Bow, 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 bow. That is so fucked, dude. What are we doing next? We got 2 more to do over here. Bloodfrost. All the Empire. Let's go here. Yeah, I guess so. Let's see if we can improve, okay? Jesus Christ. Oh, I just used Sync Strike. You see, that's a mistake. Burp. Oh my god, I'm like self-conscious about using my abilities now. What's in my inventory? Way too much stuff. Look at this. I can't. Let's see. What do I have here? I'm crit avoid capped. If I'm crit avoid capped now, then I must have been crit avoid capped during that fight as well, right? Harbingers are 100% optional except for the one to unlock empowered. That's like calling the end game optional, dude. Which is strictly true, but also like totally missing the point. I don't know about that. Harbingers are optional? Can I quote you on that? Oh yeah, the campaign's optional. Loading in is optional, dude. Playing Last Epoch is optional, according to you. What? Hold up. Like, if you're gonna call Harbingers optional, like, you might as well just, like, I don't know, hit level 50 and then reroll. I'm not gonna use this, am I? You want to get your 10 out of 10 harbingers? I mean, like, optionally. You could just, you know, reroll again. Wait, I just got roasted? Now I'm roasting someone else. Is this how bullying starts? It's a circle of abuse.
Is close. Easy. Too easy.
There we go. Barry, what's going on? Welcome. Up, 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 up. Let's see. Cooldown recovery speed. Or Searing has LP on it. This thing has 2 on it. I don't think I have anything to put in there, huh? Bow, 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 bow. I wish these weapons were better. Alright, so we just did a 150, yeah? And that's the one that we want to do first. What should I be doing here? I guess I want to do a boss and then do an aerobus, don't I? Yeah, okay. Enjoying the podcast on YouTube? That's awesome. I'm glad you have been. How was the Blue-Eyed Samurai? Love it. Started watching it with my wife, kept watching it after she went to bed. Cool. Like it. I'm probably going to end stream like an hour early today, so I can like sneak in another episode or 2 before I go to bed. So instead of ending at like, I don't know, 11, I'll probably end at like 10. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's good. I like it. All right, let's go over here. Yeah, but like a new player is also not going to have my experience, right? Of like being able to gear, knowing what my character is going to be, fighting the boss at all. It's like they'll take longer to get there, but their character might just look the same, right? In terms of like progression. Boom, boom, boom. Right. Increased elemental damage, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it scales down in both regards, though. Like, the new player's character is gonna be... It's gonna take longer to get there. I think it's still an appropriate comparison. Poke. Kelvin. God, I love these things so much. I have no reason for it. Get out of here. Banish, banish, banish. I'm never gonna use those. It's my third day playing. It's my third day playing Last Punch. Give me a break. Where should you go for build guides for season 2? Well, season 2 hasn't launched yet. And we don't know what the patch notes are. So, if you're looking for a build guide already, it's kind of sus because we don't have patch notes. But I would say it's unlikely, Barry, that Acolyte, Primalist, and I mean Mage, I guess. But it's unlikely that Acolyte, Primalist, and Mage are getting fundamental changes. I say that, but like, even then, like, Mage is probably gonna get some adjustments, right? Because like, Sork is so strong right now. I think the places that you'd go for builds for season 2 are the same place you go for build for season 1, but like those builds aren't there yet. So you might have to, I can't believe I'm going to say this, play the game? Or worse yet, wait for patch notes? Mana efficiency with Sync Strike, maybe. So we don't have patch notes. We don't know what's all coming in season 2. Is Spark Charge gonna be nerfed? Is Frost Claw gonna be nerfed? I don't know. Do you know if I have no information about that. I would certainly hope not, but that's just me. Caddy says he's currently making build guides. Yeah. I think that's extremely poor taste. If it's true. If it's true, put me on the record, dude. EHG created this environment. Yeah. The CT program is really tricky. Because the CT program is valuable to EHG. But also it creates exactly what we're talking about right now. Which is just like this really weird, like content creators are making build guides before the patch comes out. It's extremely strange. We should block these things. Bonk. I think we're using Blooded Exile. I think we need the damage. Which means we're not going to use any of these boots. I could like keep one or something. I guess I already have this thing. I could like keep two in case I get like a 1 LP or something. Am I in CT? Yes, I'm part of the CT. Indeed. If you want to make a living off creating builds, you have the option to be in CT, knowing that everyone else is. What should you do? You should probably get in CT. I rock. Thanks, dude. Listen, I don't know how you would do this, but I would be in favor of putting a content creation ban on anyone who's in the CT. I don't know if that's a feasible thing to happen, because a lot of the people who are really good at providing feedback to Last Epoch are people who also make content. So I guess you'd be putting you'd be like putting them in a situation where they like choose between those two things. And like it's all free. Like no one's paid for any of this. So like you're like you'd be asking someone to give up like potentially their income, right? And like that's kind of sticky because of how content creation is. I don't know. I don't know what the best solution is. I'm gonna go stand over here for a bit. Ooh, double exalted, dude. Look at that. Anyone's been dedicated to Last Epoch could do it, and everyone else just chasing cloud. My opinion of the people who are in CT is that they all provide very good feedback. I don't know every single person, but I think in my experience, the people who I see providing feedback are providing great feedback. It's valuable. Like, certainly don't get rid of it. I would love to be excited about seeing these weapons here. Oh well. Well, the CT is not open. Like, you can't just, like, apply for it. It's not taking new people right now. crit multi cold rays. Nine percent, no. I mean, they can only fix so many things, so it is what it is. My impression, Kalvara, is that nothing in EHG is done maliciously. Like if they hear about bugs or something and they don't fix them, there's probably a reason for that. Yeah. That is not the Valdir's Chalice that I wanted for breakfast. Ow. Why did I say breakfast? Maybe I'm hungry again.
Easy. Too easy.
Boop. I guess I'll do this thing. Yeah, now I'm all sad thinking about build guides coming out on day one. You know what? You know what's great? Like build guides coming out after patch notes, or like you know, like here's what my starter idea is. You know, like the skeleton build guides that come out, for like path of building stuff, like PoE. People are like here's the data we have available so far. Here's what I think my build's gonna be like. Here's what I'm planning on doing. I don't know if it's good or not, but like, here's what I'm planning on doing. Like, that's completely fine. Totally fine. There's just... I will not record build guides on CT. Will not do it. I have zero... This seems like an appropriate thing to say. I have no planned builds. Chat, my brain is empty. I obviously know more than you do. I have no, like, planned builds. I'm gonna read the patch notes with you. I'm gonna pog champ right there with you. We're gonna see what's in the game, and then we're gonna brainstorm builds we want to play. To me, that's what makes our action RPGs fun. So that is how I'm going to approach it. Sounds too ethical? Yeah. If I like paid my mortgage with content creation, I would feel a lot differently, and I would act a lot differently too. But I do not. So I don't do those things. Is your beloved Falconer gonna be nerfed? I can only hope, dude. Fuck Falconer. Welcome. Oh, damage over time. No one's doing it for petty reasons. Sometimes people make mistakes because there's not a single thought in their head. That happens. I've seen that before. Ooh. Sometimes, chat, like in video game content creation, in this tiny little like microcosm, like in the rest of your life, sometimes in your office environment, assuming that you work in an office, sometimes there's someone in your life who makes a mistake because there isn't a single gerbil running on a wheel in their head. Not a single one. Like, yeah, it happens. Fuck. Seriously? Come on. Ugh, minion health. It's garbage. Actually, I need to find, what are these? Need to find some relics. Yeah, relics it.
Yes.
There's a relic. Oh my god. Here I am using ancient coins when this thing fucking exists. I need to find some ruby dice, dude.
Take care.
Alright, so I need to do a boss. Actually, I have no needles. That's weird, right? That I haven't found a single needle? That feels weird to me. I feel like I should have more of those. If everyone is allowed to make builds off patch notes, which they are, and someone has knowledge from CT, they would just go, oh, I think this is super good when it's already tested. Yeah. Berthus, what's going on? Armor shred effect, endurance. I guess endurance is okay, huh? Mana regen, endurance. I'm using. I guess I need void res right now. How do I sleep up for a while? Level 63 models. Skip up the campaign. How do I unlock faction now? In faction is chapter 9. If you haven't gone to chapter 9, what you ought to do right now is go do a temporal sanctum. Use the temporal sanctum campaign skip. And then after you're done with the temporal sanctum, just keep walking out the backside and into chapter 9. Yeah, I think what you'd have to do, Kavara, if this was a problem that you wanted to address, you'd say like content creators can't be in CT, and people in CT can't release build guides of any sort. Period. I think that's what you'd have to do. And there are certainly people who would definitely be willing to abide by that. There are 100% people who would be willing to do that. But like just to point out like a really obvious example, and this is not gonna be shocking to anyone. And I am not throwing this person under the bus. I'm using them as an example of someone who's a content creator and also very knowledgeable. But like Lizard IRL. Lizard is a super good person to have in CT. He's a knowledgeable person. He spent a lot of time thinking about this game. And he's been playing for a super long time. He's a good person to have for feedback. And he's a content creator. So like, I don't know, that's you know, an example of a person that if you wanted to create this limitation, you'd be forcing him to make a choice. Not enough check commands. Oh my god, I've got so many check commands, dude. Give me a break. No build guides in the first week? Maybe. Let's go find these swords over here. I need to do the boss, huh? Okay, let's do this. I need these guys to like stop hitting me so that they like don't accidentally take my stuff. My silver shroud. Where's he going? Bum, 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 bum. Like I want build guides that come out on like, you know, day -1, day 1, day 0, day 2. I want those build guides to be like full of wonder and awe and like this build's good so far, but I can't wait to see how it performs later, you know, like good old-fashioned path back up. Like you think something's good, but you're just fucking learning as you go. Is that so much to ask? Ba bum 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 ba bum bum bum. I love build diaries. They're so cool. It's like, oh, I spec out of this damage to pick up this quality of life instead. Oh, yeah. I think a public test realm for an action RPG would be weird. Because build to me, and I don't know about to you, but like to me, build discovery is a huge part of action RPGs. Action RPGs to me, and like the fact that they're live service, they capture a part of gaming that is like has basically been lost in other capacities or like in other genres. Just like nobody knows anything. The patch drops. Everybody jumps online at the same time or like trying to figure things out. And like it's not competitive. Economically it is, but it's not competitive in like, you know, I'm gonna counterpick your Lee Sin by, I don't know, picking Braille or something. It's like, you know, you're picking your character, I'm picking my character. Doesn't CT invalidate all of that? Every time that I see something on Reddit where like in the comments section there's someone like, oh, I hear this is gonna be good, someone in CT told me that it's gonna be good, my heart just drops. Like, what the fuck, dude? Makes me really sad. Let's go here. If a few testers can find out the best build, then it's not that complicated to begin with. But they've played it though. I don't like that argument. I see what you're trying to say. Boom, 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 boom. Banish this. Like, there's a big difference in what Slurgy chooses for their very first build. And they're like, you know, like day one, you tune into Slurgy's stream, and they're blasting content. And you're like, oh man, this build looks pretty good. That's neat. There's a big difference between like that and tuning into a content creator who's in CT and they're blasting on day one. And so, okay, well, one of them is like, you know, exploring something new. They might not have the perfect build. They might not have the right answers, but at least they have like a cool interaction that they're building around so far. And the other one's like, okay, this is a finished product and you're just going through the motions. Like, to me, that's different. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Oop. Would I ever use a homemade build or a max roll build? Are you talking to me? I feel like there's no way you're talking to me. Strange question. Yeah, Kilvar, I agree with that sentiment. You don't have a path to join these private communities? Well, the best community that you can join is !Discord. If I were memeing you, I'd be laughing or smiling right now, but like... No, I think the Discord that we have for this game has some real smart people who are willing to share ideas and test builds, which is great. I like that. It's a bunch of bitter tryhards. True. Yeah, well, the CT for the last epoch's not open, so it is what it is. Boop. Am I gonna do a build contest? Yeah. Yeah, build. CT is the coming up with the perfect build is not the point of CT. Use your imagination for a moment and imagine what the CT is for. Hardcore Uber Abbey race. Am I going to keep an eye on it? Yes. Am I going to participate? No, I can't participate because I'm in the CT. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I promise you that the C2 program is a good program. I'm gonna go like this, maybe. Less damage taken, percent dodge rating, health. Let's go here. Let's get damage. I need 175. Yeah. So 60, 70. Okay, so this if I click here, I can do this and then do the boss. Good. Boop. Boop.
That was close.
Ooh, necrotic res? Wait, that's good. I want that. I might even use that over what I have right now. Is that Elko's? Boom, 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 boom. See all the mags roll. Poor mags roll. Throwing attacks. I'm gonna pretend like that's never gonna get like 3 LP. These do evades +4 to smoke bomb. That's so much dodge rating. I'm not gonna use them. Elvin, totally agree with you.
Easy. Too easy.
It'd be nice not clicking that button. Wow, T7 movement speed on Citadel boots. Oops. 2 LP Titan Heart. I'm gonna leave it on the ground. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. All right, whatever. Whatever. It hurts. It hurts. I thought I'm not gonna play. This is a character found. I'm never gonna play on this this stash again. Yeah, unless Titan Heart gets nerfed. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, hashtag leaks. No.
Easy. Too easy.
Got this guy down here. I don't think any of that's what I care about. Boop. What's this thing? Nothing? Got it. Hey, let's simmer down. Simmer down, Chad. Simmer down. You moving too fast, and I don't know who's yelling at whom. Simmer down. I appreciate it. Thank you. Monka? I think there's something important to learn from Dread's feedback. And believe it or not, it actually comes from Calvara. So when you're providing feedback to somebody, it's important, in my opinion, not to shit on them the entire time. You can poke fun a little bit, because like, you know, content's content. You gotta make content. But you can't just shit on somebody the entire time. That's not nice. My feelings are hurt. Yeah, don't use Sync Strike. Oh, he used Sync Strike again. Classic blunder. Look at this guy using Sync Strike. What the fuck? He's standing right in it. Remedial last debug mechanics. Yup. We're doing, baby. You know, I have to do another one of these, right? Like, I have to do, like, another, you know, push into the Harbingers. Actually, is doing the full 10 Harbingers even that important? Is it? Or is just doing the first 4 Harbingers the most important? So you learn the skinny bitch. Well, who are the important fat ones, you think? I'm not really concerned about Abby. Let's go do this. No, Ted, my point is, in terms of like learning and brushing up on not being bad at this game. Ah. You know, let's grab. Bad ones are like substantially less annoying. Oh, slap this. Okay, so what is this? Let's chill with this for a second. Let's go here. So this thing has fizz damage. That's it. Okay. Kind of like the mana regen too. What if I seal this? Actually, fizz res. I get a new Blood of the Exile that doesn't have fizz. What if I did this and this? I'd have 70%. So I really don't need the fizz res, do I? So I could spin the fizz res into LE res, which is somehow less useful. Interesting. And then I take the mana regen and I seal it. And then I take the mana regen and then I take the mana and then I take the physical res and I Okie dokie. And then I... Come on, dude. Let's go. They are. Okay. So boss fight and then skinny bitch. We are crit avoid capped. Oh my god. Fucking damage over time spawning right on top of your head is just like the worst. You know what's funny about Sync Strike, chat? Is it's forced movement, but while you're using Sync Strike, you literally don't count as moving. Isn't that awesome? Okay, I'm gonna put all my knowledge to use here, okay? Everything that I've learned. You've never seen a student rise from the ashes quite as I have. Oh! Alright, so we used it earlier that time. Ow. Jump on me when you're not strong. So I think I still have a silver shroud up, right? Ow! Ow, dude. But you know what? Can I'm gonna portal out and do better. So I'm gonna reset the fight. Hold on. I intentionally want to do this. Chill. Is what rune getting removed? They haven't said. You watch Dread's fight in the Harbinger fight is one of the funniest things ever. There was I would contend with some of the feedback he gave me. Dodge this. Laser dash, laser dash, laser. Yeah, true enough. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, they're exploding though. Misha, how good was the feedback that he gave me? Because you weren't here when I was watching it. I watched it at the beginning of today's stream. Nine out of 10 feedback? I think he was really harsh on the fact that I was using fucking Sync Strike. To me, it seemed like every time that I used Sync Strike, he's like, oh, here's another problem. Here's another mistake you made. Brother, I'm just using the fucking ability. Alright. Oh my god. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Boom, 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 boom.
Embrace the peace of oblivion. Death falls.
Ah! Okay, that's real life. Alright. Let's go then. Bow, 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 bow. Hmm, 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 hmm. Eh. Okay, we're doing this to get better, chat. Oh my god, there's a cold dot circle on top of my character. Oops, my bad. It spawned on top of me. White on white, dude. Okay, so we got a silver shroud up. She got a dash again, and then red. Okay, all right, that was it. That was the 1, 2, 3, right?
Endure this.
Oh my god. Oh. And now one more. Whoa, okay. What? Was that 4?
Endure this.
Why do all of her abilities have 3 parts to them? I'm gonna die here. We're gonna die, and it's okay, because I want to die. I want to, Chen. I want to reset. Okay, so that's 1 dash 2 dash 3. So now she's done with those. And then she does this and this. Okay. Gee. Alright, I guess that white circle. Good God. I took damage. Was that intended? Yeah. That is... The dot circles on the ground are unbelievable. Why would you put white on white and have it chunk me for like 1/3 of my health per second? Jesus Christ. This is unbelievable. Oh. I should just like dodged that. That big chunk of damage was me sneaking a peek at the cathartic comments in chat. It happens. Oops. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I have a silver shroud. What the fuck? That hit me?
Dodge this! Endure this! Death comes!
Ow. Good God. Okay, so that's one. 1, 2, 3 is right there. And then she does like the little circles, and then she does that. And then there's the wave, okay.
Death comes! Death comes! Dodge this! Coward! Death comes! Endure this!
Ow.
Endure this!
Oh my, do you see the white circle? Like, I'm happy I died because it means I get to try again. But like, the white circle ticked me twice and then she poked me. Like, the white circle is just an unbelievable amount of damage. Yeah, of course they can. You think it was 2? It's fucking crazy, dude. Ugh. I can't DPS him right now. There's too much damage over time on him. Okay, so I have a shroud. Grab another one. No. Oh, she spawned in. I didn't even see her. Huh? Fuck you, EHG. If Brett is so smart, why wasn't this in his guide? Brett should review this one. Classic. Defeat Harbingers blindfolded with this one trick. You should showcase bugs? You should. Clip it. Macho man. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go at this real quick. Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna go learn the fight. The whole purpose of this is learning the fight. If that happened in Lagan, wonder. I haven't done Admiral yet. No, Admiral's gonna be my last one. After talking about it, it seems like the first one... Yeah, so your number one should be obviously like level 90, the last ruin. Poor soul. Is that the worst one? Because like there's an order to this, right? What should be the last one? What should be the fourth? You gonna make a notepad real quick? Okay, I literally just opened notepad, so. So the four are last ruin, and like that should be your level 90. All right. And then like your level 100, 199. We said the last one should be Argentus. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like level 150, right? So the 150 should be Argentus. Oh, sorry. When I say last one, I mean the last of the skinny bitches. Because there's 4 of them, right? So which... I guess you do Fall of Empire. And then Bloodfrost Death here. Because there's only 4 of them, right? Wait, there's 5? Oh, there's Lagan, I forgot. Second should be Lagan, then Admiral. I forgot about Lagan. Got to put it here. Something Storm, whatever it is. 125. You can see which ones I know the names of and which ones I know the boss of. Like this. And then Argentus last. Ending the Storm. Whatever it's fucking called. Master Sword, welcome back. It's called Stolen Lance. This is Admiral Hardon. No, this is Ending the Storm. Like Husk of Gaspar, whatever it's fucking called. I don't know who the boss of Blood, Sweat, and Tears is. I don't know what his name is. Wraith guy. That's his name. Because he's the Wraith guy. Okay. I guess I have Deadly here. Oh, I'm just gonna do it. Boom, 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 boom.
That was close.
What is it? Two-handed swords. Who uses those? Frost, Lich, Formosus. It doesn't matter. Formosus is like the brother of Kremerus, right? Oh shit. A lot of damage there.
Endure this. Endure this.
Dash.
Death comes. Death comes. Endure this. Death comes. Endure this.
Oh my god. Oh.
Death comes. Dodge this. Coward. Endure this. Death comes.
I guess like being more patient with it. I don't know. Was that any better? Formosus is Kremer's nemesis. Formosus is the is the employer of the undead saboteur. Oh, is he really? Who knew? One-handed sword. Just keep it. Was that better? It felt better. You do spirits of fire? You think spirits is harder than those? We did better? God bless. Last rune into the storm, fall of the Empire. Fall of the Empire is pretty hard. Yeah, true enough. It definitely is. I'm just gonna copy paste that. Yoink. Copy pasted. You fixed it? Yoink it again, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Alright.
Welcome back. Though before we can.
Look, it's Pen! Hello, Sir Pen. Alright, so I guess I'm doing Fall of the Empire next, huh? I mean, oh, you know what? I should do another shade real quick. Hold on. I really should. Let's go do it. Fuck. What a brutal fight. It's like you get touched by like two things, you're dead. Well, you'd never do the skinny Harbinger if she has frenzy, right? Unless you're like Giga build, like Giga defense or Giga single target.
I won't forget that one.
Oh, honestly, I don't mind that at all. I think that's a completely appropriate recommendation, Misha. I've actually said similar things in the past, including in Rage. Like Frenzy or Enrage or like past 1,000 do both or something. Yeah, I actually don't hate that recommendation. Because like if you're pushing to 1,000 corruption, you're looking for a challenge, right?
I won't forget them.
So shouldn't there just be a challenge added? Oh. Like the way that I phrased it in the past is that no player accidentally gets to 1,000 corruption. Like if you're going to 1,000 corruption, you're there intentionally. Well, this would be part of the conversation, Dread, about like infinite scaling or something. Like you really don't need corruption to scale infinitely. You could have a cap out at like 5,000 or something. Boop. Yeah, so like you do it like post like 1,000. Endurance, maybe? What you got? Biz res crit avoid. I'm kind of using the crit avoid. Oh, I need these gloves gone. Right, we're looking for new gloves. Got it. Got it. Ooh.
Easy. Too easy.
What value your shells, dude? Is that it? Not weird. Alright. I can... I guess I can't. Alright, so... Glyph of Envy doesn't do anything here. So I need to find an Orbis. I have a Phoenix in my head. It's one of the shrines I picked up. It got added some number of patches ago. Need a pair of gloves, huh? None of those are gloves.
close.
Eh. Hiding unique so I can see like their laser popping up, but I can't see what actually text there is. It's taking a lot of restraints. Not to just like show all uniques. So I can look at them. I like looking at them. Huh. I wonder next patch if I'll do any exiled mages. Currently I just do none of them. Was evade added at the same time as the harbingers? When was evade added? It was? That's wild.
Easy. Too easy.
I mean, I learned recently that there are gamers out there who just don't have movement skills on their bar. Like spect or unspect.
They won't forget that one.
You would never do that, right, Twitch chat? No movement skills? Boom, 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 boom. Ready to put your movement skill? My movement skill is virtually always on E. What's this thing? Shuriken's endurance stuff. I vanish. How do you summon crab then? Excellent question. Just go crab. Here we go. I've got 3. 2 LP Soulfire. Marama's Hilt. Kelphin. Okay. Alright, how annoying is the last one going to be? What's it called? The Lost Empire? I kind of think I want Salt the Wound more than I want Valdir's. I don't know. Mm-hmm, exactly. And like, I think I want damage. Do, do, do. Ah, shit. I can't ignore them, Chet. It's impossible. T7 melee leashes life. Boom. There's no chance I want swaddling, right? Yeah. Let's see. Life dexterity. How about less damage, take more moving? How about it? All we're looking for here is a Orbis.
Easy. Too easy. Don't forget.
Raise retreat. Nothing, nothing. Okay. I'm kind of keeping volatile reversal in the back of my head while I'm doing all this. Thinking about volatile reversal's delay. Looks like it's going to be about the same as synchronized strike. Because, like, we just spent quite a while making fun of Sync Strike on bosses.
Too easy.
Like, how's that gonna feel? Like, if you're, like, Devouring Orb or something, right? Like, it looks like there's gonna be a volatile reversal Devouring Orb build. Like, if the numbers look good, is that something that I'd be willing to do? I don't think it does. Ouch. Like, I used to like Devouring Orb a lot. I don't really like it right now, but... I don't know, there's a chance we play Devouring Orb next round. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. This thing... I guess I can do boss too, right? So, Volatile Reversal is going to have a fire conversion. Because we know it's going to have the little fire icon next to it. Oops. I don't think we've seen the same for Devouring Orb. Looks like it's still gonna be like, you know, just void only.
That was close.
Boosts everything. What's this? Gonna leave. +4 to die bomb, damage with shadows. I think my current chest piece is like pretty good. It's like double exalted with exalted. I guess it is exalted Ellie res. And I'm actually not using the Ellie res for my chest piece at all. Meh. Yeah, damage against ignited enemies, right? Is what currently is on Devouring Orb.
Easy. Too easy.
LP Sanguinous, new. I'm just farming stability right now. You think self-cast Time Rot Divine Orb is going to be the new OP? Why would you play anything else? Hope not. I mean, dragging all the balls along with you sounds really cool. Oh, there's amulets up here. My current amulet, is it any good? Oh, it's pretty bad. Fuck. Necrotic Void. Definitely don't need that thing. I'm just gonna click on this. I guess I can do. I'll go here first. Wait, why would I want the Harbinger there? I guess it's optional. So this is Blood, Frost, and Death. ALT. Show help. Got it. I guess we can just do it for practice, and then we'll do the Orbis after this. But you not only care about the tone multiplier of the skill you're using. Why would Time Rot now only care about it? Needles. I don't have any needles, believe it or not. I haven't dropped a single needle, which is weird. All right. Whoa. Ah, move. Like, I can't. I get behind him like this. There we go. Bum bum ba bum bum bum. Lock in, dude. Beat that boss fight. The fuck? Ow. Jesus Christ. Can I reset? I might. Oh my god. The two places where they were. Alright. I'm just.
Enjoy this.
Let's go do another one here. Maybe like high health. I guess I can do crit chance down here. Yeah, I know my damage isn't great. I'm familiar. I'd call my damage fine. Not really concerned about the damage right now. More concerned about like not getting hit by every single thing. I think I'm missing one big damage unique. I don't think Valdir's is really going to do that much. All right. Back in. Back in. Doop.
I won't forget that one.
Unk. I don't have anything to put in the eggs, so I'm ignoring them. Yeah, Dread, I agree with you, but it's not a matter of convincing me. It's a matter of Twitch chat seeing those comments as well. Feels YouTube, man. Okay, locked in. What the fuck? What? It's the wrong attack. Huh?
Enjoy this. Death comes.
I feel like she's doing things out of order right now. I thought after she spawned the little clouds, then she did the... that. Ow. Okay, I thought immediately after that. There's 1, 2, 3. There's a third one. Yeah, I feel like that's out of order.
Enjoy this. Death comes.
No! Fuck, there's 2 circles on top of me. Alright. This one bugs her rotation. I don't know what the bug was there. This one consistently bugs out of order. Gotcha. I'm gonna read what Dread said so the Twitch chat can read it as well. I don't think your damage is ever going to be great at this point in progression unless you're playing something broken. You'd have to be like Falconer or something like Tornado Werebear. Your damage is on average for most builds in progression at this point. If the build kills the Harby and the mono boss in 2 minutes, it's like OP damage at this point. 3 minutes is middle of the road, 4 minutes is meh. Boom, 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 boom. Boo. Okay. Okay, so she's bugged right now. She's doing things out of order, which is fine. Holy fuckerino, dude. Jesus Christ! She does so much damage! Um... Where is that aiming? Boom, 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 boom. Do you mind if I portal out? I'm gonna portal out and try again. Boom, 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 boom. Damn it! Let's see. You know what? I want this node up here anyways. Let's go here. You're learning the fight? Me too, brother. So have high health, deal increased damage. That's fine. Let's go here. Okay. Again. Where's he going? No, he's just standing there? Alright. Boom. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's she? She comes from over here? Is she gonna bug? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, this is her normal rotation right here. Got it. It feels like her dash is almost unavoidable damage. Oh, fuck. Oh. That's so scary. Like when she does the like orange dash orange dash orange, like the dash is just super hard to dodge, right? The next Rat City is gonna be great. It is. I'm gonna have to get to work on my diss track. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Alright.
Enjoy this. Death comes.
Jesus. I barely know what her attacks are. As a vent that I like to get off my chest. The white circles on the ground, the fact that their AoE is so poorly defined is like really a miss. Like white little puffy clouds on the ground. White on white, not clearly defined edges, and super high damage. And they can overlap. Like, come on, dude. Oh, yeah, they definitely shotgun. Exclamation point stack. You know what I mean? Like it reminds me of like Path of Exile bosses, and like having a bunch of circles on the ground, and like you can just barely stand outside of one of the circles and you won't get hit. You know what I mean? And like if I'm standing outside of a circle in Last Epoch, I'm standing like 3 times as far as I think I need to. Just to compensate for like how big is it actually. I'll grab this ring, maybe I'll use it someday. Which one's worse? I don't know which one's worse. Probably red on red for the purpose of like red-green colorblind people. But like for me, white on white is like more annoying. I don't know, dude. Alright, let's go here. Oh. Do-do-do-do-do. Like, imagine playing Dancing Strikes. I don't know. I guess you have, like, some extra built-in defense there. Like, all the forced movement, you just fucking die, wouldn't you? Sounds spooky. Dancing Strikes it is. Do it. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. I don't know what her abilities are. I guess that's... Oh my god! Did you see that? Holy shit, clip it. Please give me a clip. I just... Hold on. Clip. Did you fucking see that AoE? That is unbelievable AoE. Watch. Okay, watch the white circle in the bottom middle of the screen, okay? White circle, bottom middle of the screen. Right. I think right here. Okay, yeah, right here. Watch this. What? How I got hit by it 3 times. What? 3 times I got hit by it. Like, fuck me, man. I'm seriously? Look how far away from it I am. Do they move? Yeah, they move. Obviously they move. That's unbelievable. Wow. That's unbelievable. Boom, boom, boom. Just get good. Yeah, just get good. My bad. I'm practicing. That's why, chat. I'm practicing so that I can get better. I'm currently practicing. I'm currently in the middle of practicing. In case anyone's just now tuning in, we've already beaten this monster. We don't need to kill Harbinger again. It's not obligatory. We're just practicing. We have beaten it. We're good. We're just practicing. Crazy.
That was close.
No, the next podcast is going to be like preparing ourselves for the influx of new players. Preparing for noob questions.
That was close.
It's like when someone says like, hey, my character is level 35 and I can't progress to the next zone because everything fucking kills me so fast. What's wrong with my build? You don't need to look at their build. You know what I mean? Like this is one of the things that comes with like answering new player questions over and over. When someone says that, you lock in on the number 35, and you say, "Hey, did you just fight Admiral Harton? And you just jumped in the water, and you just went to a new location that has a bunch of poison worms that pop out of the ground?" Like your build's not the problem. That area is fucking scary. That is a knowledge diff, not a build diff. Good help. Oop. I could use this too, couldn't I? Let's go here. Let's see. We have a 12% increased damage. Let's do the glancing blow first. Boom, 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 boom. I really enjoyed doing bosses in Path of Exile. Like, listen, I stopped playing PoE literally years ago. But like, when I was playing PoE, I really enjoyed bosses. I think they're fun. What you got? Crit, shield. Chance to transport drawing orbs around the target location when you use a racing strike. Is this going to be used for devouring orb builds? I doubt it. I don't know. Maybe? I doubt it. Yeah, there's no way. I don't think so. Because like doesn't volatile reversal bring all the balls around you already?
They won't forget that
Use both? I mean, not using like a wand or a shield or even like a crit catalyst if you're going crit. Oh, you want to do void beams? Gotcha. If void beam ends up being like a real build, that'd be very exciting. It's like, it's kind of fringe right now, but like if it ends up being like real and meta, I think that'd be really neat. Then yeah, they're not good enough now, and they're taking the damage away. Yes, but like I don't know. Maybe there's like a unique for it, or like they buff the skill. I don't know, dude. Just kidding. If it changes, if shit changes, I just think they're cool. I think they look pretty. Chet, I'm team Copium and team Hopium, both. When it comes to the Sentinel rework.
Easy. Too easy.
Elemental damage, physical damage, cast speed, damage over time, lightning res, health stuff. Alright, glancing blows, do it again. Surely that's some nodes in a racing strike to say base damage effectiveness. Yeah, I don't know. Do something. They'll do something. I want more volume in my ears. Bum 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 bum. Can you feel the love tonight? Bow, 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 bow. Ba, 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 ba. What do I think the new one will be? Okay, so this is non-bugged. This is the normal skill rotation that she has. It's sideways! The storm is sideways! It shouldn't count. Go again. Boom, 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 doo, doo, doo. The most beautiful build will depend on the new MTX. Completely agree with you. Well, apparently the next one is gonna be worse than this. Success. You mean like the one from work or what? The last empire, Empire, Admiral Hardon, him, that guy. Okay, I'm gonna kill the boss here. Okay. Whoa. Knowing that that always happens in threes seems like a really good thing to know. Oh, fuck! Oh, okay. Whoa, spooky. That, like, those series of abilities... Like this. Yeah, that. You know, the one that fucking kills me? Right after she puts the purple spear on the ground. The purple straight line. Right there. Whoa. Okay. That, I guess. Sure. Man, I don't know, man. That's a hard ability. Boom, boom, poof. Yep. Again. What's the likelihood that I will be able to cosplay as Cupid? What? For what purpose would I do that? Perhaps what's going on? Appreciate that. Boom, 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 boom. For those of you just not tuning in, we are practicing Harbinger fights. Like that white circle on top of him is like super toxic. Like hurts my eyes to look at it. Okay, so not bugged. So the normal skill rotation. I think it is. God, they're really fast, aren't they? It would have been okay. I take 2 ticks of damage from the cloud there. Here again. Oh, a Heartseeker marksman. Oh. Got it. So if Dread's gonna play a Heartseeker marksman for his league start, I would bet, and like I'm not Dread, so I can't speak for Dread. But I would say that for $1,000 donation, maybe $1,000 like fundraising goal, I would assume that he'd be willing to do a Cupid cosplay for you. Like I'm not him, you know. I can't speak for him. No, I wouldn't do that. Well, you never know, Chet. Money is cool, but I have standards. Everybody has a price. I think for 10,000, I think Dread would be willing to do that. Let me put it this way, chat. For 10,000, I will not only cosplay Cupid, but I will also league start Heartseeker Marksman. No! Oh my god. There he goes using Sync Strike again. Jesus Christ! What's the ability after the purple line on the ground? Maybe, yeah, maybe after purple line on the ground, I just like run away. Is that it? I guess it is, right? Because the flame reef damage falls off. That's what you were saying, right? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, so much damage. Yeah, maybe I think that's what I ought to do. I don't wonder if that is true for the other ones as well. When she puts the purple line on the ground, I should really just walk away from her, right? It is. Making her move is one of the best ways to make the fight easier. So the patterns change after X amount of time. They should stay consistent. So if you're a highly mobile range build, you can spend the whole fight making her chase you. I don't know that to be true. So I'm going to say tentatively that there's 3 things that I'm going to like write down on a piece of paper. And by paper, I mean notepad. One's going to be like for the skinny Harbinger, don't rush it. 2, the red line on the ground always comes in 3s because it goes red dash, red dash, red dash. Which I didn't know before. And then after the purple line goes on the ground, just like walk away from her. Because that seems to be like the most dangerous thing that she does. For sure. Why do all the Harbingers have so much overlapping AoE?
Easy.
Is Uber Aberoth going to be like the exact same fight, but like twice as much health, twice as much damage? Or do you think there'll be like special mechanics to it too? Maybe faster. They said mechanics? Uh-oh. Hope they're not super toxic. Uh-oh. Could grab this thing. I love the Aberoth fight. I think it's great. Love doing it. Love doing it with good damage. Love doing it low damage. I think it's just an enjoyable fight. Well, it is weird that the jump in difficulty isn't with monsters or even with bosses. No, not at all. The jump in difficulty is like exclusively harbingers, right? Which is kind of wild. How much juice do I have? I'm only ranked 6. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Lightning res, stuff, necrotic res. Umbra blades. I got chill. Doesn't matter. Oh. I need this thing. Go. Oh. Tier list for 1.2. I have it made already, but I'm not releasing it yet. Okay, let's go here. Okay, let's go. These are all damage, huh? Endurance, high health, mark for death. I guess I'm doing damage. Up. It's like playing 2 completely different games. It is. It is like that. Boom, boom. It's a keen observation there, Melvin. Pop. Pop. Alright. So I do boss first. Well, actually, this is enough, isn't it? Because I need 200. I guess I could just do it first anyways. Because like I do want gaze. Yeah, let's do this first. That seems like a good idea. Do you remember the 21st night of September? I'm gonna fucking die every time. Alright, let's go here. Click, click. So now we have 121? Is that right? Ugh. Hey. Ah. Buddy. You didn't even say hello first? Whoa! Whoa! My silver shroud. Okay, so I need one more. Got 10. Okay, so we percent increased damage, and I guess I'll just lock it in. I want to get like physical damage and like rare monster cooldown recovery speed, but we'll just go here. So, click, click. I will remember you. Do you ever kill the worms during phase 1? I used to do that on Serpent Strike. Because I had so much damage that I could just like push him over. Just one of them? How long does that take? You actually, maybe I should do that, huh? Wait, can I go over here? What the fuck? I've never been over here before. Why does this boss arena look like a uterus? I can't be the only one. Maybe it looks like an anchor? Maybe? I'm the only one? Oops. I'm gonna ask my wife. Wife! Hold on. Wife! Babe! Is the worm gone? There's worms and crabs, and you're gonna tell me it's not a uterus? Wife! Babe! How do you get your wife to respond to you? Hold on. I got a question for you. Okay, so you see the map on my screen? You can see it like right here.
Is it purple? Yeah.
No, not the purple, but like the the map there.
Yeah.
Okay, so this map, the boss is crabs, and he's got worms on either side. Yeah. So crabs and worms. Does the boss arena look like a uterus? Twitch chat says it looks like an anchor. I say uterus. What do you think? You're the expert.
I mean, it would be the most vague universe ever.
It's not an anchor though. Like it's an anchor in so far as like
It's just a shitty 3.
it's not a 3.
A shitty 3.
Our daughter can make a better 3 than that. I think it's a uterus. I think this is like a crabs and worms joke. And his name is Admiral Hardon. Come on.
His name is not Admiral Hardon.
Sure, it Harton. I think this is a dirty joke.
I think it's a stretch.
Push that, you win this round. You're gonna have to get the cat out of here. That's the rule. And I think it's a dirty joke. I think my wife's wrong. It's an Australian uterus? What? Why? Explain. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. She goes 1, 2, 3, and then boss ability. And then she does purple line. Wait. Oh, she skipped the purple line. I did dodge it.
They won't forget.
Oh. Oh! What the fuck? Alright, well, the dangerous ability killed me. Weird. I'll tell you what, though. I will forevermore refer to this guy as Admiral Hardon. Join the party, dude. You see it? Alright, uphill sees it. I don't know, man. I think this whole boss is a dirty joke. And he says, break yourself upon my body. That's a pickup line, dude. For a uterus with crabs and worms. Come on. The classic pickup line? Listen, some of you clearly have standards. And it shows. So shame on you. Can I get that potion? How the fuck am I gonna kill this person? That one Lasdibug dev is sweating now that someone finally got the joke. Look at how much health I had when I died. Yeah, she hit me. She hit me for like 2,900, almost 3,000 damage. Look at this. I had full health. Plus 900 ward. Oh, it says 4,100 here. I don't know why it hit me for 4,100. I don't know. Jesus. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. So this is 200 corruption. So if you're abiding by this, this would be your 90. Fuck. This would be your 90. Just do it like this. This would be your 100. This is your 125. This is your 150. This is your 175. I guess this is your 200. So this is 200 with like doing a fat guy right here. Oops. Oh, your very first Harbinger is always a 90. That's how the game works. This is what, 250? And this is 275. This is 300. And then you'd Aberoth after that. I thought you had to do one of the level 90 monos as your first Harby, which is... You thought you had to do one of the... as your... Yes. Yeah, so you do this one. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, okay, gotcha, infantry, gotcha. Yeah. I guess we're calling this one easier than these two. Stolen Lances Argentis. Huh. Bum 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 bum. So I'm doing this one at 200 right now instead of 125. Dude, it's fucking scary. That's so brutal. I would need like way more damage or like health and armor. Like my armor's itty bitty, I know. Missing some hybrid health in these two places. This is a rough boss fight, dude. I don't get if I kill both of these things, will that be enough? Poke. Where's your worm, dude? There's your worm. Yeah, I guess so. But like the thing that I find that I'm dying to is being in melee. Oh my god, not that. The thing that I find that I'm dying to from the Harbinger herself is it's like a flame reave ability that she uses after she puts the purple thing on the ground. Let's go this way. I find that that's been the thing that kills me the most. So you're saying that, like, perhaps my strategy should just be, like, after she puts the purple line on the ground, I should just move away from her to try to get her to, like, cancel that, or at least take less damage from the Flame Reef ability. Because it sounds like the damage scales with distance, just like Flame Reef does. Yeah, I suppose so. And like my sustain comes from using Sync Strike. And sometimes using Sync Strike puts me in like an inopportune place, right? It's like I don't have consistent sustain. I guess I have a tiny bit of consistent sustain from like ward generation, ward per shadow. From my smoke bomb. Like technically that's like HP 5, right? I guess. But it's not like leech, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be like way more sympathetic the next time somebody says I'm having trouble with the Harbingers. Like, yeah, I totally understand. Oh yeah. Boop. Corn like crispy, deadly. Oh, here. What time is it? 9:30. Okay. Listen, I'm just gonna accidentally find a bug in my very first build that gives me like infinite damage.
Easy. Too easy.
It'll be fine. That was my strat last season. It'll be my strat again this season. Yeah, easy peasy, dude. No big deal. If it worked once, it'll work again. Reasonable. Boop, boop, boop. I wonder what old uniques will get like a breath of fresh air during this patch. Like, is there gonna be a Void Beacon build? Or like a new thing that you can do with Polaris, for example? You think most uniques are gonna get touched? I think most set items get touched. Like uniques? Homie, I don't know about that. Crit avoidance, health. Oh, we're good. Okay, so we're clean right now, and like we'll go here later. Okay, so she'll have minus 20% damage, right? Not think, just hop. I hear you. I just can't believe that Twitch chat's never seen a uterus before. I don't know, man. Ah. What did I come back to? Hey, Master Sword, what's going on? Master Sword, if you must know, this arena, and I'll walk around the arena for a moment, just to bring you on board with the conversation. The map of the arena, along with the fact that there's like a bunch of worms, and there's a crab, and he says like break yourself upon my body. I think we're fighting. I think this is a big like uterus joke. I think this whole boss arena is like one big uterus. Why does it, you know? It doesn't serve a purpose. It didn't have to look like that. Oh. Well, there goes my silver shroud. Oh. Ah, fuck, seriously? Jesus Christ, she does so much damage. I'm gonna look at that clip again. They don't respawn, you can just kill one and fight on that side of the arena. I should try that. Okay, so it was like 2 or 3 things in close proximity. It wasn't like one big hit. Bum. Oh, you know what? 2 of those were from the void line. right? So I think it was 2 from the void line and 1 basic attack from her. Boom, 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 boom. Do it again. Let's go. Is it gone? Okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay.
No master greater than Orbis.
Fuck. I'm so dumb. Oh, fuck. Oops. Okay, so there's purple thing. We run away from it. So she just used the ability that scares me, right? There's 1, 2, 3. When does that ability happen? She pokes the ground, her spear appears under you in like that little polygon. I still have a silver shroud, right? I think so. I know this is gonna sound weird. I'm gonna do this one more time. I just want the practice. I said, oof, I'm an idiot, like 3 times there. Let's see if we can get it down to like 1. I've got the ice skating bug. Oops. Okay, maybe I'll take every single thing. Come here. The second one? Alright, so I can't go to the side there. Oops. Ma! I guess maybe in this corridor is not a good place to be. I can go over here instead. Ow. That's the dangerous ability, that flame reef looking thing. Ow. Hmm. Just like getting hit by so many things. Like, we're fine, we're gonna win, but like, I'm getting hit by so many things. I want to like reset and do it again, but I'm just gonna let her die. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Got it. What was this called? Some kind of place. Wrote that down. Not phase tanking. It's trying to.
Welcome. Just
Let's see. Follow the Empire.
Task. Focus on killing the harbingers. We'll speak again soon.
Okay. I think that's all the hard ones, right? Age of Winter, Reign of Dragons, Fall of the Outcast, Black Sun. So these are all just like fat boys? And they should all be like substantially easier. Because they just kind of stand there. Got it. Alright, chat, listen, it's 9:45. And I have a very important thing to take to do this evening. I'm gonna binge watch an anime while I still have time, okay? So, it's super important. We've been live for about 4 hours here. We got feedback. We got feedback. Mostly valuable feedback. Yesterday from Dread on YouTube. If you haven't watched that, you can go check out his YouTube channel. It was mostly informative. As a tongue-in-cheek, it seems like a good bit of his feedback was, first of all, learn that the boss has patterns. That seems important. Second of all, Sync Strike, during the videos that he critiqued, put me in some pretty bad situations over and over and over and over and over. It kind of felt like every time I used Sync Strike, he paused the video and talked about what a bad position I was standing in. So I'm learning about Sync Strike. We're gonna host someone. I just don't know who. Who's playing video games right now? Who's doing what? I need my waifu time. I guess it's a waifu time. I suppose so. It's I think it was actually Dread who recommended the anime to me, but there are other people in chat who said they liked it too. It's called Blue Eye Samurai. It's on Netflix, and I've never heard of it. So I'm 3 episodes in, and there's only 8 episodes. So I think it's good. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go watch that. Who's playing video games? I see Babbling online. I see a couple new people. Campaign practice. You know, I see Babbling, but I'm gonna host something different. Because I like hosting new people, chat. I'm just into it. We're gonna go host a Warpath gamer. Looks like Warpath? Looks like Warpath. Let's go host a Sentinel game. This person's name is Warden of Winter, okay? Let's go see what they're doing. I'll be online tomorrow as well. Monday is my shortest stream of the week. Today's Tuesday. What happens on a Wednesday? Anything in particular? I don't know. Now that we've started doing these Harbinger things, I kind of want to start another character and go do it again. If you have a recommendation of like what character you want to see go through this, I kind of want to do a Sentinel. I'm likely playing a Sentinel, right? I might go level a Sentinel and go kill some Harbingers. We'll see. I'll see you next time, Chad. Die less than I do.